Sorry about that. I don't know what happened. My internet's been kind of funny today in the truck. Let me get my GPS puck back linked up and we'll get back to chasing, even though freaking wasted 10 minutes. Yeah, no duh. Paste. GPS. Auto. Bring you back up. Ah, son of a bitch, dude. Okay. Well, the good news is it hasn't gone that far. We might not be out of the game yet, boys and girls. All right. So we're in the southern part of Bloomington. What's this? Oh my God, that woman. My lovely wife just sent me a gif of the cow flying across the road there in Twister. She is absolutely fantastic. I love her so much. She's the best. She's the absolute best, let me tell you. Nashville, you need to get in your safe place. Greensburg, you're down the line. Columbus, you're down the line. So y'all need to be paying attention to this. The sun's down, so we're going to start losing energy pretty quick. It doesn't like to linger around as much this time of year, but it's still trying. I haven't seen any issues. I haven't seen any damage. I haven't seen any power outages. I've heard emergency vehicles. Obviously, we saw the 2 cops earlier. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. My internet just, it was on the Wi-Fi in the truck itself. That's part of why I was late starting today. It decided to fritz out again. So I had to start the truck, turn it off, restart the computer, a whole bunch of stuff. Been one of the more painful, what do you call it, situations with my internet in the truck. But overall, really happy for what I pay for it. So we'll keep her going. Okay, we can turn that off. So, yeah, this storm's about to go into Nashville. I don't know if it's on the ground or not. Still rotating nice. Got a bunch of Settle North of Love. Love it. Definitely has my attention. It's got the shape. But there's a whole mess of stuff below it, which will probably kill it, to be honest. Still 1.5 inch hail. That hook's still there. I mean, it's golly days. This is the one storm to do it. This was the right one. Oh, I know. Isn't it great? Spend all this dang money and time and energy and setting up these rigs and all this kind of stuff, and they just do. Oh my goodness. That was annoying. That yellow did not last long. I'm sorry about that, everybody. You can flash me on social media for that if you want. That's fine. Oh man, I was making really good time getting back up with this thing for that internet to do that to me. Like, it'll say it's connected, but there's no upload or download speed. It's like less than 1 kilobyte per second. And yeah, so I don't know what it's doing at all. I'm not a tech whiz by any stretch of the imagination. About 20 miles from Nashville. We're going to go down that way because that's the way the storm's going. That storm's about to go into Nashville, Indiana. The road ain't the greatest, but it'll take us back to Columbus and over to Greensburg, which, I mean, that's about the path. Columbus-wise, a little north of Columbus, the storm's going to go, it looks like, but that's the general path, head towards Greensburg, Indiana. Not Kansas. We're in Indiana. You are okay, cool. I appreciate everybody who's tuned back in from the other stream that died. I am okay. It was just a tech issue. Lost about 10 minutes on this storm. And about to be some more. But yet to see any damage, yet to see any power out. Hell, yet to see any flashing stoplights from the tornado here in Bloomington. It's probably more towards the west side, I'm guessing. As I was sitting, I had my window down. I could hear fire trucks and stuff going, sirens and all that. So definitely responding to stuff. Great news is I guess I fixed my wiper blade enough. It's still on the truck, knock on wood. Oh, please don't go straight. Please don't go straight. You are very... not. And yeah, of course. Yep. 2 miles to 46 East. So we're about to get on 46 East here in a second. Okay. Well, thank you for that. You have a wonderful night. Please drive the speed limit. I'm better about my road rage, okay? I was nice. Y'all remember that. Dang, I should have worn my Indiana Knights Jonathan Taylor jersey to this. Would have definitely got a tornado then. For those of you who have seen me on Facebook, I think you all know that I'm a Packers fan, but I love Jonathan Taylor because he went to Wisconsin. Hell of a player. I did buy his jersey because I like the guy. He's awesome. He's got a good head on his shoulders too. So that's like my one modern non-Packers NFL jersey. All right, 2 miles, and we'll be really trying to catch back up with the storm as best as we can. Sure, there's a nice little line of chasers out that way at this point. No, it wasn't Larry Wayne. That's not it. Still got that good dangly bits. Got decent enough rotation. Though that dangly bit, we'll have to watch the radar. It looks like it's trying to separate from the rest of the storm. Let's see here. Let's look. Oh, never mind. That is not good looking, actually. Pulled up looked at velocity better. Choked off the inflow, it looks like. So who knows? It might be able to overcome that and recycle, but with the lack of energy, I don't know. With the sun setting, I'd say now is when things are going to start. I think we're just over the hill. My guess. I mean, it's 59 degrees here. But we'll stick with it. Also, because State Route 46 is the best way back towards Cincinnati from here. So we're just going to be going with this guy for a bit anyway. And we'll be watching these cells popping up to the south, way out in the warm sector, seeing if they're gonna do the thing. I looked at some of the blips and beams popping up, and they had the profile on reflectivity, but we'll be able to see if they can sustain, what kind of interactions they have, and go from there as those head towards the Cincinnati area. Oh, that's a nice house. Unless you have to clean it. Then I'm good. All right. But at this point, I'm really proud of myself. I hated that road I went down, that twisty nonsense road, but that was the best route to take to try to catch back up to this storm. All right, we got some more crap on the ground up here. For those of you who have been watching a while, you know I've been really hesitant to do stuff like that. You also know I've been hesitant to get too close. But I think, especially there by Switch City, I really picked a good spot. It just didn't produce at that point. I was pretty dang close. So I'm really happy about that. Definitely an improvement for me to definitely take away from this. And, you know, just getting on the storm and in the right spot to maybe see something. I mean, that means a lot to me. You know, this is my third season starting. Actually, in about 1 month from today, it's going to be my third year of chasing. So, you know, I still got a lot to learn, mostly with the groundwork. But being able to get there and see how the storm was behaving with my eyes is a big help. Oh, that's possible. I mean, there's been some. I mean, I was in not a great service area as it was. There's also service can get a little wonky down there too because of other signals in the air. But hey, it's all right. All right, we're on 46 East. We're about 15 miles from Nashville. The storm went right over that town. That guy's going extremely slow. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. He was in a turn. He might have bad tires trying to slow down there. Oh yeah, no. We're not gonna know that. Oh damn, that's a big tree down to the right. All right, so we had some good winds coming through this area. Power's still on. Most of these houses, maybe one or two is actually on power, but had a big tree limb down on the road back there. Well, not on the road, it's on the side. But I can't tell you if that was tornado or straight line. But as far as the strength of the tornado, my guess is as good as anybody's guess. They don't give it the rating until like at least the day after, because they have to come out and do an inspection, and they collect data and do a bunch of analysis, more tree stuff on the road. So I even if I saw it with my own eyes, I couldn't tell you what the EF level is. I can't even accurately tell you what the wind speeds are, because honestly, when you derive wind speeds from radar, you're just giving a difference between two numbers between your gates. So it's not explicitly accurate. The most accurate way is to get some sort of wind probe right in the path of the tornado and see what it says before it gets destroyed. And that's the best you can go by for wind speeds, to be honest. I would hate to have to get into that driveway. That's a terrible spot. Oh yeah, that thing's starting to fall apart. You can see it on the radar. But it's the one in front of us. We'll have to probably push past it. But I mean, it makes sense. It's about 58 degrees here. I'm behind the storm, so definitely on this side, things are dead. Probably no recovery with it being time in February. This setup was, I think, pretty big. I think it's absolutely did have that led to today's event. We're in place up here, February 19th. So that's pretty crazy to me. Tornado warning may affect your travel. Oh, thank you, Google. I did not know. But it produced over by the Indiana-Illinois border. I just wasn't even anywhere near. I was still trying to get into where the area I wanted to be. And even then, I ended up being too far north. I was on the other side of the front for a minute, because I saw a shiny storm and it caught my eye, and I was just very wrong about even messing with it. So then we readjusted, booked it south down to Bloomfield from the Bloomington area. And, we got right there in the notch. We were in the inflow notch. We were looking at the exact part of the storm that the tornado would drop from. It just didn't do it. It just didn't do it. And I think moisture might be a reason. Looking at fail modes, I haven't looked at any models or data since like this morning. Just all I've looked at since then are like SBC products, NATOcast, radar, and all that. So, but the wind that I felt in the inflow notch, it wasn't warm, but it wasn't cool, and it didn't feel super moist. And I'm comparing this to Kansas last year when I was in the inflow notch of south of Greensburg. The air literally felt like a bucket of water, and it was hot and it was wet, and this was nothing like that. Today was really dependent on shear, which there was ample amounts of, but again, with the sun setting, you start losing that energy really quickly. And I mean, 2 weeks ago we had negative temperatures, so the area just wasn't really primed for a big event. But I think for what it was, this was a pretty damn good event. It definitely wasn't a bust, I would say. It was not a bust. Some people might say it because half of Indiana ain't flipped upside down by a tornado, and they can go fuck themselves, to be frankly completely honest with you. Pardon my French, but that's how I feel. Today was not a bust at all, and it was not garbage. It produced some decent looking debris balls. So that's my little spiel on that bit. These storms headed into Cincinnati are really, I mean, they're just little popcorn blobs all over the place. They're just going to overrun and cut each other. The southern side of that might be a bit more of a look, just because that's if there's nothing underneath of a storm, it can suck in air better and maintain an updraft better with a constant healthy airflow. But I mean, God, that's just congealing into an absolute pile of poo. But we got tornado warning. No, do we? Yeah. All the way back in freaking Effingham? Holy smokes. Well, it's not 7 out there yet. Their sun's probably just going down. So yeah, they've still got some energy out that way probably to play with. There's probably some air mass recovery after this storm and all that went through. I think SBC might have nailed the placement of the enhanced. I think they might have absolutely nailed it, because we're about on the eastern end of the enhanced bubble. Yeah, I mean that's looking nice. That's all going to track north and not do much. Let's see, velos. Yeah, it's still outflow dominant. Now the southern side of it, we'll see. About 7 miles from Nashville. Hey, shoot, I'm just glad he thought I was in a good spot. That means a lot. Damn. I almost have 40 psi on those tires. But even though this storm's outflow dominant, it's still a very strong storm. Don't get me wrong. So, there's still hazards to look out for. I'm at KIND. Might still have a little bit of hail with it, not like it probably had earlier. So, I guess that's a passing lane. I should have used that. Oh well. Don't care. Oh well. All right, we're starting to get into the precip. Is this a rough draft down here, maybe? Towards College Corner. Let's see, buddy. I don't. No, not yet. We still got a bit of time. There's definitely some heavy rain headed up that way. It's at 74 right now, towards like Batesville and all that. But it's going to come up your way. But nothing too wild right now. Whoa. Guess I can't drink my soda. I'm not good enough to do that. My bad. So this potent of an early season system, and I don't really look out, do like seasonal forecasts or anything. Like I just look for storm complexes on models and say, hey, that could be chaseable. Which I need to do this weekend and see. But it's interesting to get this so early out here. I wonder if that holds a sign for chase season 2026. I mean, we chased Central Illinois on, which I mean, we've gotten good tornadoes up there in like November, early December, but usually at that time of year, it's freaking cold. Got a little bit of tree nonsense off the sides of the road. I don't know if that was from tonight or it was pre-existing. I don't know why it said that. Oh, this truck. Yeah, I know, buddy. I know. You got a pretty decent hill. Well, due south of me now, okay? There's signs of rotation in this newer convection that popped up off the tail of the storm we were chasing. So that's definitely something to keep an eye on. Camp Atterbury Muscatec. This whole thing might be trying to reorganize itself. It's not out of the question. I mean, there could be just enough juice there to give it one last go. I never ruled that out. 58, so we actually went up 2 degrees. I know about 10 miles south is probably virgin air. I'm going to be stuck behind you all the way to Columbus, ain't I? Good. That's okay. You know, they'll foggy down here. I think Greensburg is out of the question at this point, but it's going to be tough to get to. Definitely want to stay on 46. It's going to be a good road. Here we go. Greensburg, Indiana. An hour. Okay. It's just, oh gosh, it's tough. The semi is definitely slowing us down. You know, that's all right. There might be some places to pass up ahead. I know it flattens out, straightens out. Not too far from here. As long as I ain't in the middle of a torrential downpour, I'll make a move. I mean, these lines are dashed, but hell no, I ain't passing going up a hill. I ain't passing on a hill. That's just dumb. Especially at night in the wet. Oh, man. A little bit of lightning there. That storm's still cooking, lightning-wise. This one to my south has 2 lightning strikes on it. That's got to get organized. Let's see. That's still a little outflowy. I think that one to the south has an opportunity. Right. We issued the tornado warning for the storm we've been chasing, all the way out to almost Greensburg. But that is radar indicated, which is it's directly over Columbus. Oh, fucking bastard. Damn you, man. I knew you were going to go that way, but still. All right, we're on 46 East, heading out of Nashville, Indiana, towards Columbus and Greensburg. whenever we get there. Nice little cell going through Cincinnati. Might have a little hail over by Cleves, but it's not too crazy. It's definitely not, doesn't have the greatest orientation for wind consumption. Let's see. Oh, mother, father, sister, brother, mother, father, sister, brother, mother, father, sister, Got to watch the storm to our south. It's rotating for sure. It's picking up lightning. I think the one in Columbus is still, frankly, outflow dominant. Man, nothing on CC, so nothing on the ground, which is good for the folks. Good for the folks. There's a curve up ahead. This thing's starting to develop a hail core on it. The storm to my south. It's got a dangly bit. It's not very organized. Yeah, that's a continuation of, well, frankly, damn near the whole state for this storm. It's been tornado warned so far. Got it. That cell, it originally got warned in Illinois, and it's gone all the way since then to coming up to Greensburg now. Tor warns, and it's produced a few times. They issued two PDS warnings for it. Let's see, we're trying here. I just don't have a meaningful way around this guy right now. We're going to do it. There we go. Now we can move. We can scoot. $45 miles to Greensburg. Yeah, you got a storm coming through. You might get a little hail, but it's nothing crazy at this time. Yeah, it's not crazy at this point. Maybe as it moves north, it might try to do something or other, but I don't know. I'm not feeling too great about its chances of craziness. All right, we're getting into heavier precip again. There we go. A little hydroplaning. Trying to punch through this. Let's see. It's small, but it's definitely a supercell. tiny supercell at this point. Car coming. Brother man. Gosh. I can't sell the plate on that. I think it's an Army plate. Precips. Not as. 13 miles to Columbus. I may hit the hail core. You'll know if I do. You'll hear it. Let me tell you. I'm not sitting here waiting on you. I'm going slow as fuck. Like 10 under the speed limit. I know it's raining, but come on. It's not safe. Yeah, Indy is under a tornado watch. But I think it expires in about an hour. Yeah, expires in an hour. And honestly, you guys don't really have anything to worry about at this point. Most of everything's past you. One storm out by Cloverdale. It's literally just a ball. I don't think that's going to give you much issue, to be honest. I just want to go to speed. 55, please. 55, please. I bet that is the constabulary. Oh, yeah, it is. Holus. Ah, it's heavy here. We'll punch it. This building's not great. I'm sure you can hear the rain. Gotta keep pushing. little shrimp. Why did you sit down so much? It's scary. Oh God. Back down. I think I might have skirted the hail cord, which would be great. Yeah, that's a good one, let me tell you. What are we doing, homie? I keep going. Hail. We're in the hail. Did not skirt the hail cord. Thought I did. Off hail. Come on, keep at it. Keep at it. You got this, buddy. I am just west. I'm 5 miles west of Columbus, Indiana. Good job, dude. You did good up there. Good job. That guy should be a storm chaser. He can punch through the core. Oh! Oh! That was awesome! Yeah! Woo! I'm going to think about putting the heat on a little bit. Getting a little cold. It's 6 degrees here. Oh, that thing was thinking about me. Yeah, we'll see. Updraft could be dying on it. Not surprising. Special weather statement. Ooh, for my house. 40-mile-per-hour winds, half-inch hail. Bah. I'll go stand in that. All right, so I want to see what the temperature is going to do now that we're pushing through. Pretty sure it's all, I can't pass there, buddy. It's a solid line. I know, it's a solid line. I can't pass. And a corner. No. Appreciate that. I'm trying to be. I'm probably going to let that expire. Be my guess. That's just a big old ball of wind right there. This storm we're driving, I mean, I don't think it's going to do it, but hey, there's a Freddy's I had dinner at. From. Let's get through C-Bus Jr. Okie dokes. We're trying to do something. I don't know what. About 12 minutes left on the tour warning to our east. I doubt they reissue it. No. 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 Just no. Oh, tree lights. Very nice. Very pretty. I like it. No, I want the right way, actually. Yeah, everything's just kind of struggling right now, which was to be expected at this point. Turn these notifications off because they start blocking up the screen, and that's not anything cool. Our tour warning is probably going to expire here in about 8 minutes. We've already severe warned it for 0.88 inches of hail and 6-mile-per-hour winds. No tornado possible tag, which I do agree with that. Meow. Holy moly. We made it through that. Oh. Oh, flashy. Flashy, flashy. Oh, it's a cross. Very nice. Mother of... What did I do? Oh, okay. This keeps heading southeast. Yeah. I guess right here. Oh, that's a catch. Damn, laptop being all drunk and such. Nice. Getting some decent lightning out of this thing. Oh, give me a second. No, I was muted because I'm dumb. Anyway, we're headed towards Columbus. No, I'm sorry, not Columbus. We passed through Columbus. Headed towards Greensburg, Indiana. Storm to my north keeps trying to act like it wants to do something. I doubt that it does. I have my doubts, I should say. I got one due north of me off to the left, and then out the front and to the left is going to be your Greensburg storm. I mean, that's still possibly capable of a quick spinner, but it's still mostly outflow dominant for sure. You can see the right side of it there for a moment. We're just, kind of out of juice. Might be elevated too. Can't quite tell. We're going to get back in the rain here in a minute. I think these are elevated. And there's the rain. Okay. Probably could stayed out in front of it if I didn't stop for a second, but oh well. No big deal. Well, that's easy to me. Might be a quick spinner near Sunman, Indiana. That's a bit of ways. That's a bit of a ways away from me though, right now. Same thing. Too egregious. Maybe towards Brookville. A little bit of a funny signature. No, I'm still. That's okay. I can be. Scenario. Yep. I need to take that tablet out of there. It keeps bouncing around. 18 miles to Greensburg. dying or don't know what you're doing, huh? Good wind. Still. Ground coverage. Woo. Little wiggly. Hail. That's a little bit more hail. Hell yeah. This thing redefined an updraft enough to get some hail out of it. Kansas, straight roads. I have a decent amount of hail. My goodness. This is worse than earlier. Harder to see the road. Down. Absolutely hellacious. Woo! Better road at least. Really hope I'm on this front. Still got hail, but the rain's not as bad. Oh, cool. Rain's good. Why aren't you connected to the dang Wi-Fi? too. Fantastic. I don't know. This thing's trying to get a look. I'm on the very northern edge. This thing's going to cut south of Greensburg. Okay. I think we're out of tour warnings. That's nice. For the peoples. We're still here we are coming into Greensburg, Indiana. Fantastic. Doesn't look much. Doesn't look like much. Yeah, it's dying out. That cell in front of us went from tour warnings to like one severe thunderstorm warning to special weather statement. I think maybe things could be kaput. Which would track for the time. Let's see what's going on back here. Higher. Everything looks pretty tame back in the tri-state. For now. I don't think that'll change too much. Maybe an area of rotation near Harrison off 74. Slight. Nothing super crazy. Yeah, I think the SBC nailed this one. I really do. Oh, I'm thirsty. Ah. That's an area of interest near Clarksburg. Might be the morning. Might. Going the wrong way. That really might be the morning. Nothing on that, which is good. That's great. Yeah. Oxford, Ohio. I ain't catching up to that. Not that way. There's plenty of exits along that to do something. What the hell is that? It's not too far away though. Nineveh. There we go. That's backed off anyway. Not surprisingly. What are you doing? Okay. Now I'm too hot. Oh. All right, so we're in Greensburg, Indiana. We're going to hop on 74, start making our way back to the Hamilton area. Keep an eye on the storms as they progress. I wouldn't say a quick spin up tornadoes out of the question. That's really the kind we're going to get at this point if we do get them. For those of you who are into this a little bit more, NATO Cash dropped a pretty fat bullseye on Cincinnati earlier today, and Well, most of the storms are moving past Cincinnati. So NatoCast was not too accurate on that, which is fine. But got tornado watch for another couple hours. Extends north of Dayton. I think you'll just see your quick spinny boys, fast hitting danger noodles. Don't stay around too long. And I think that'll be about the extent of that, to be honest. Definitely saw areas of high wind damage with trees and stuff. I didn't see where any tornado hit anything, though I'm pretty sure that did in a couple of spots. So that's unfortunate for those people. I hope everybody's okay. I hope, hope it took a couple shingles and nothing else. I hope it's nothing crazy. I definitely heard a lot of emergency vehicles moving around Bloomington when I was out there trying to figure out my Wi-Fi nonsense. But, and we were right there. We were definitely on it when we needed, damn near when we needed to be. It just didn't do the thing exactly when I wanted it to. But getting in those spots, getting those looks, if it doesn't produce, that's fine. You keep getting those spots, it's going to produce at some point. You're going to get a great shot of a tornado. So that's what I hang my hat on from this, for sure. And obviously we're back in the damn precip. We're heading back towards the home area. We'll keep an eye on all the things out there as we go, because, I mean, the storms are still storming. There's still some rotation out there. Energy's pretty much gone at this point for the most part. They're trimming back. They're slowly trimming back parts of the tornado watch from south to north. So the threat's very, very much on the diminishing side. But, still stay alert. You never know. I think we all know Mother Nature can do some funky stuff. Oh, hey, that's awesome. Thanks for letting me know. Get past the semi so we can get hit with all this dang water. I mean, hey, being in the rain this much is great. Wash all the winter off the truck. Let's go. Exit. Now. Search. Recent. It's not the word there. That's why. Okay. I know where I'm going. Oh. Wow. Not an absolute brain fart on what that is. Now you guys are still in a tornado watch, like technically for 2 hours, but there's nothing popping down that way. So I'm going to say, Lawrenceburg, you are clear for sure. You are absolutely clear. They'll probably trim back your tornado watch pretty soon. I really do think if this setup was in like a month or two from now, today would have just been off the absolute chain. It probably would have been insane. But thankfully, for all the people, not so much. I was real hesitant on chasing this just purely off the fact that it's February 19th. And this is just an odd system for up here at this time of year. In a month, not so much, but right now, yeah, this was a weird day, a weird setup. But no, look, Lawrenceburg, y'all are good. Still showing. Yeah, absolutely. Part of why I'm out here. Especially for y'all back in my neck of the woods. Definitely like to take a little more time and actually check the weather and see what it's doing back there. Oh. Somewhat. But yeah, I mean, this was a nice way to kick off 2026 tornado season. I would say I've had a few streams already in 2026 with the snow that we got, which was pretty damn good for the area. Hopefully we can end this one unlike my big snow stream of 17 hours the other week when I decided to play around in a ditch off Jacksonburg Road. A huge shout out to the guy in the Jeep that pulled me out. Don't ever knock the abilities of a inline 6 engine. Straight 6s are the shit, if you ask me. Hell yeah, that's awesome. Hey, I appreciate it. Thank you. And hopefully have a good night. Get an idea. Xenia, you're under a special weather statement. 3/4 inch hail, 40-mile-per-hour winds for the next 36 minutes. Nothing, I don't think anything else is going to happen for y'all up there. Y'all don't need any more. An F5 and an F4, I mean, that's enough for any town. Hell, an F5's enough. I can still rock behind. No, that's not it. That's it. I'm not going to rule out a quickie. That's for sure. God, man, that cell coming into New Point really, it's really been trying. I mean, it's been trying its butt off, at least on radar. It's definitely, I want to say these storms got elevated. I can't tell for sure because I can't see nothing up there. But presentation wise, the storm coming into New Point, Indiana it looks nice. It looks nice. It's a nice storm. But I never changed my banner. Holy cow. Apparently I've been looking for a nice storm the whole time and I was never in a tornado warning. Oops. That's funny. Back out the preset. Some more exit. That give me view back far enough. Yeah, this is the next exit. Huh. Yep. Let me take a look-see at this storm behind me. Just because we're here, we're close, and why the heck not? I'm a big boy and I go where I want. Oh. Severe thunderstorm warning issued for Xenia area. 1-inch hail. Roughly 50-mile-per-hour winds. Solid storm. That'll head up and basically between Springfield and Columbus. What in? Oh, his lights are red. Dirt to dirt. Nope. Come back. Nope. You stop. You stop it. Come back here. Ow, of course you disappeared. I knew better. I knew better. I don't want to drive back into this. Please. It's going to suck a little bit. Yep. great license plate. Spite. That's awesome. That wasn't smart for me to do. Oh well, that's your tokens on my car wash, I guess. Boy, it's got some juice in them still. Hail. Oh, that's solid hail. Holy frick! Woo! Damn! Holy smokes! That was intense. We still got hail. These are definitely smaller. Like, this is the most I've ever been in hail in one chase. So that's fun. That little backside bit. See how long this thing can keep its hail core going. It's dropping some decent hail from the sound of it. I don't know if y'all, I mean, I'm sure y'all heard that. That was something. I just went special weather. 3/4 inch hail, 40-mile-per-hour winds, and let's see here. Still rotating. Okay. Go back east like we were. Or I'm like, hey, this is a great idea. Not so much. Back into it. Here we go. Back in her. No, you bastard. Oh well. Well, at least they're pulled over. I'll give them that. Still, don't park under underpasses. It creates a dangerous situation. Don't do that. Alright, so not as bad this time with the hail. I say that. Shouldn't have said it. Shouldn't have said it. I acknowledged it. That's my fault. We're at Batesville, Indiana, and there is confirmed hail falling from the sky at this point. All right, here's the main core. Now, just push through. Come on, y'all. Nope, okay. It's definitely starting to fall off though on radar. It's not look as stout. They watching now? There's nothing to watch there. Okay. Well, we have some peace and quiet. These guys doing back at Bloomfield? How's those storms look? Yeah, that'll get you a QLCS over that way. Uh-oh. Don't tell me. Don't tell me we're shut down. Oh, no, just over on that side. Hello, rain. Oh. Had a little accidenty up here, I guess. Probably due to the weathers. Got the old cherries and bears. Yeah, those are tow trucks up there. Glad they ain't shut down the whole interstate, though. I appreciate that. It could be road work, I guess. I don't think it is, though. Yep, nope. There's a... looks like a semi in the median. Yeah, can't park there, buddy. No good. No good. Oh, yeah. Ooh, what's that gun? Is that a rotator? Oh, it is a rotator. Hell yeah. Tow truck crane. Let's go. Sorry, I'm a big fan. There's a show that was on the Weather Channel a while back called Highway Through Hell, and it followed a big tow truck company like that up in British Columbia, and they got one of those rotators. I think that's the coolest damn thing ever, a tow truck crane. That is insane engineering. I love it. That thing's just hanging on for dear life, trying to do something. Severe. Okay. 16 minutes. Yeah. I'm cold. Oh, yeah. Hope everybody's having a good evening here. I know I am. No, stop. I don't want the loop. No loops. Kiln. I mean, it's. Just got a little dangler. Just. I mean, we could see some flash flooding issues arise. We got some training storms. You look south of Indy on the KIND radar, you just see the blips just one in a row, in a row, in a row, going over the exact same place that's already been rained on today. So could have some flooding issues going on with that. Not uncommon, especially out here. Training storms are really common. Who the hell is that back there? You're near Terre Haute. Who is that? Nice lightning off to the left. The Gurks. Damn, he's still going out back there. There ain't been a tornado warning in a while, though, so. He's down there. That makes sense. It's not a radar site. I need a radar site there. Yeah, it just ain't that impressive up there, so that's cool. That's good. We don't need impressive anymore. We need everything just die off and we can all go to sleep and all that good stuff. Rushville. Yeah. That is a whole lot of nope. Still acting. It's keeping itself together, mostly. I'm impressed with that. And that blob going through Middletown and Monroe right now, it's definitely got some good reflectivity. I mean, you could see a quick spinner off of that, but I don't know. So Middletown, Carlisle, Springboro, Waynesville might see some of it. Kettering, Beaver Creek, Xenia. That's all going to be coming your way. Something to keep an eye on. You could have a quick spin up off of that line. That's in Middletown right now. Could. No guarantees. Oh, that got reissued. That's a big one. Oh, let's see. Cedarville, New Jasper. You guys are under severe thunderstorm warning in 12 more minutes. 1-inch hail, about 50-mile-per-hour winds. That's just east of Xenia. Just east of Xenia. Oh yeah, that's a nice collection. Let's see, what are you doing? Rushing. Oh yeah, it's slowly dying. Or Batesville storm. I'll tell you what, it's holding on as much as it can. I'm impressed. The cell that did all the nonsense from Illinois up to here, it's moving into Ohio, but it's you can't even tell that it was anything organized ever. So that's good. Let's see. Bloomington, you got about 2 more storms that are going to come through. Might see a quick spinner. Not going to rule it out. At least from this first line, it's more organized. Looks like it's got a little more pop to it than what's behind it. But be weather aware for a little bit longer if you live in Bloomington, Indiana. And basically points from Gosport down to Bedford along I-69 and then points east. I think that's going to drift up, and the southern edge of that storm is going to go through or near Columbus, Indiana. So just something to keep an eye on for y'all. But again, these things are falling off. All the juice has been drank. We end up around a 300-mile chase. Pretty good. Pretty good for a work day. Go ahead, buddy. Still talking. Let's see here. Reflectivity. Yeah, it's going down. Little Batesville storm. It stuck around, but it's time to put the knife in it, I think. But I've said that about like 2 storms today, and they decided to just pop back up and re-intensify. So if I just left home like an hour earlier, I probably could have gotten a tornado today. But hey, got responsibilities, got to take care of that first. I make money, pay the bills, so I can come out here and do this stuff. Speaking of that, see a lot of chasers. They got subscription things and can donate to them. I haven't unlocked donations and stuff like that. I don't have enough watch hours or some, I don't know, algorithm nonsense. But when I do reach that point, please know my live streams like this, the actual chasing, that will always be free. I'll never put that behind any sort of paywall. You know, I'm out here doing it because I love it, but I'm putting it on the Facebook and the YouTube so y'all can see it. Because it's proven that if you see something, you're going to react to it. So if you see a storm looking all crazy coming to your town, you're more inclined to actually take shelter. Or if you actually see a tornado on the ground, you're going to be way more inclined to take shelter than if you just heard the newsman say, hey, there's a tornado warning. You know, so live stream, the chase stream will always be free. I might do like, you know, I know some guys do like a Chasers After Dark kind of thing. That's kind of behind their subscription wall, which I'd be open to. Be a little more relaxed, adulty atmosphere. Little more loose with my talking. Maybe if I can do it like pre-stream stuff, might be behind a something like that. You know, I know those are the two big things: is like a post-stream and a pre-stream. Put those behind the payments, kind of stuff. That's like a little added bonus. But we'll see. I might just keep everything donation based because I'm not out here trying to make $1 million. Driving all around the damn country through every town you've never heard of. Trying to find big old ropes hanging out of the sky. So we'll see as we go along. Again, this is only my third year. As tonight popped up on Ryan Hall and you know, guys like that. I got Ty Metalhead Weatherman, who has been using my stream. I love it. Hopefully y'all see his stuff and go over and follow him. He does kind of a, you know, sit at the computer, track the storms, you know, more of the Ryan Hall max velocity type deal. But he usually dubs in some instrumental metal in there, which I think is cool. That I love that. I love hearing that when I watch his stuff. But cool dude, chill dude, doing it for the right reasons. So definitely go find him and follow him. Like and subscribe to his stuff. You know, I greatly appreciate him showing my feed. I think that's pretty cool. Because frankly, I don't know who the heck wants to watch my dumb ass come out here and do this stuff. But listen, I'm big into like self-deprecating humor. So, but yeah, so check him out. Give him a like and a follow. He's a cool dude. Well, we're about to get back into Ohio. And a little quick check of the radar. It's going to say everything's pretty much poo. Yeah. Got some strong rumblers still over in the Cincinnati area. Oh. What's these? Nah, it's just straight line winds. I mean, that could wrap up still. That line of storms that I was talking about for quick spit-ups in Ohio, that's moving it just past through Carlisle. It's moving to Springboro, Kettering, Centerville, Waynesville here soon. It's just past Monroe. Lebanon, you might get a little bit of it. And I'll keep heading over. Actually, it's going to head towards the radar site, possibly. Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, shoot, that dang near my neighbors there in Fairfield. So I know we had storms back there, but I'm out here to look for the pinnacle of bad weather. That that's why I'm out here. That's what I'm into is the pinnacle. I want the highest winds, the tornadoes. I want the big hail. Well, I want to see the big hail. I don't want to be in it so much because automotive body work. But yeah, I want to get in the bad stuff. If it's bad enough back in the area, I stay in the area. Or hell, I mean, I just might even stay home, um, depending on everything. So, but I keep an eye on it. Keep an eye on it for my friends. Obviously, my wife and the dogs and the cats, so they know what's going on. I think I've learned the missus a thing or two about looking at a radar. I think she can fly solo a little bit at this point. And work with cool dudes like Southwest Ohio Weather Freak. Um, Shoot, ran into him. What? That's gonna be damn near 3 years ago. That was a July storm in Indiana that I met him at. It's actually my profile picture. Nice, beautiful. I mean, I can't believe that thing didn't produce, but it didn't. I mean, that's how it goes. But and got to shout out Brad Arnold, the tornado sniffer himself. Uh, I've been able to learn a lot from him, forecasting and chasecraft and things like that. I still haven't put it all together by any means, but I'm definitely a lot farther along because of watching his stuff and talking with him. And of course, he let me chase with him last year for a little bit there in Kansas, Oklahoma in May. We ended up getting separated before the big tornado that night, but that's fine. He had a hell of an intercept. My gosh. But real great dude. So, I mean, I'll say it and I'll shout it out. Go follow Brad Arnold, the tornado sniffer. He's a great dude. He is very dedicated to his craft. I think he does this the right way. He's not going to bombard you with a bunch of crazy posts and random crap too. He's got a cool Discord, got a lot of cool people. All the mods over there are cool. So yeah, I'll shout out. Go check out Brad Arnold. He's the freaking man. Of course, Reed's the man too. Can't not mention Reed. Learned a lot from him. Watching his stuff, watching his videos and forecasts and all that. But obviously, if you've been in the weather sphere or into weather for quite a while, I mean, you all know Reed Timmer. I mean, shoot, like 20, 30 years of seeing stuff from him, it seems. I think that's just amazing. He just brings the same energy every time he goes out, and I just think that's so cool. He just, that's an absolute passion. This dude found his passion, and he's doing it. He's doing it. He's making a living doing it, and I just think that's so damn cool. Not many people are that lucky to get to do that, to get that. So I love that for him. But hopefully this will be a good year. Started out last year, ended pretty good. This year started out pretty good. Last year ended better than this year started out with getting that tornado in Decatur, Illinois. So that was awesome. Just didn't have the right timing today. Got behind a little bit and fell victim to the road networks, which I figured was a good possibility coming out that way to chase. Terrible road network. I mean, here's what it is. You know, all those hills and valleys and creeks, you know, you can't just pave straight roads through all that stuff. You have to go with it. So that's by no means me passing judgment on the state of Indiana and how they plan their roads. That's just how it is. It's like that everywhere. But Illinois is always a big target for me. Indiana, Ohio, Kentucky, not so much. It's kind of down there is so rough. I mean, I'll chase down there. I got my first tornado in Kentucky and Newcastle, but that's a tough chase, especially right along the Ohio River, which is where I always seem to chase in Kentucky, or out towards Paducah. Yeah, river valleys are tough. I mean, obviously, all of the south's a river valley to chase in, and chased down there a few times. Wasn't my favorite, but you know, got to go where the storms are. But I'm really wanting to get back out to the plains this year, especially the northern plains. I like to get up South Dakota, North Dakota, Nebraska, Wyoming, Colorado, Kansas. I'd love to chase Texas real good this year. Had a little bit of a chase last year in Texas, but it was at the end of the basically what was to me a bust. Oklahoma, I mean, I like Oklahoma. I've never had any damn luck in Oklahoma. The 3 times I've chased out there. Whoa. Hey, a tornado warned that entire line. Heading out to Xenia, south of Kettering, Waynesville, Springboro, Centerville. Radar indicated expires in 25 minutes. That's not surprising in the least to me, the way that line is. It's bowing out too, so those wind speeds are going to pick up off of it, I think. Just your straight lines. Our little buddy we left heading up into Cedar Grove, which is actually going to track to Hamilton, Fairfield area, is I mean it's persisting. It's persisting for sure. It's still a strong storm. It still looks like it has hail on it. Still got a special weather statement. Let's see. 1/2-inch hail, 40-mile-per-hour winds. So that can move your garbage can around a little bit. If you have a tin roof, you're going to hear it if it's still hailing. We're going to get up here to 27 Colerain Avenue, right by where Stalen's Meat Market is. If you're looking for an alternative to grocery store meat, because it's all crap, check out Stalen's Meat Market. They got real good selection, all the cuts you need, real good quality for a good price. I go there. I'll go to Specialty Meats off Bypass 4 in Fairfield. They're pretty good too. And then up in Camden, I go to Barnes Butchers. And I like their stuff up there the most. But Stalen's is great. Barnes is great. They're all great. It's an alternative to the supermarket nonsense that they inject full of water to make it look big and increase the price and the weight, and it all cooks out. Plus, you know, you go to a place like that, you know, an actual butcher shop, you're supporting local farmers. You're supporting local cattlemen. you're supporting a local business, not some gray face behind the corporate exterior kind of thing. I just think it's a much better option to get your meat at. Always buy local, support local as much as you can. Obviously, we can't do that for everything, but as much as you can, support your local businesses, please. You'll always hear me beat that drum. Always. Because, you know, the people who own them local businesses, it's you and me. It's our neighbors, you know. It's those people that we see every day. You know, it's way more important to put money in their pockets than getting the dividends good for a bunch of stockholders and board of director people and all that kind of stuff. I mean, they need to make their money too, but support local. Hit up your farmers markets this spring and summer and fall. You know, your roadside stands, go get your corn from there instead of Kroger. Go get your watermelon and, you know, fresh produce. Hit up those roadside stands. That stuff's usually pretty damn good. I'm going to need to take my truck in. Because I do need new tires. I got check engine light. I think it's an airflow sensor. Got kind of funky during the snow chase. Probably getting alignment done. I got 53,600 miles on it now, so definitely starting to get due for all that kind of stuff. But definitely the tires, I want to get at least run flat kind of things. But got those tires with the Kevlar weave that are decently puncture resistant. I'm looking at those. As long as they're good in the rain, and it's a more aggressive tread than the all-terrains I have on right now, which are Pirellis. A truck came with them, so Pirelli's not my choice. I'm a Goodyear guy. All right, hopping hop. You're at Coleraine. So yeah, that line is booking it. Let's see. Oh, right near Centerville, got a bit of a kink in the line. That could be doing something. Let's see. Still indicated. Where did I say that was? Son of a gun. Centerville. Velocity looks good. I don't see anything on correlation coefficient. New tornado warning south of Xenia. Should be ILN still, right? Yeah. Let's see. Ooh. That's more of a discrete situation on that one. But New Jasper, Bowersville, heading out towards Jeffersonville, Ohio. You guys are in a tornado warning for 33 minutes. Reflectivity doesn't blow me away. Or I'm sorry, velocity doesn't blow me away on it. But, you know, that can change. Reflectivity-wise, it kind of looks outflow dominant, which isn't a shock to me. Let's see. Gotta keep an eye on this storm back to the west. It will not die. It's reinvigorated itself for sure. Got a good storm there around Oxford. Maybe a ping or two of hail. Not much more, in my opinion, up there. Definitely want to keep an eye on this storm north of Harrison. It looks, well, it's the best thing I got near me. It's just been a stubborn cell. I love that. I mean, still got some rotation. Still got a solid enough updraft. But it's definitely not. It's struggling. It's still struggling. But it's definitely re-intensified since we left it. So we might pop down here at Ross for a minute. Take a sit. And see what happens. Oh my goodness. I don't see stars, but yeah, I appreciate everybody who joined in tonight. Thank you for spending your evening with me. I think that's pretty cool. If you could go hit the like and subscribe button on the page or the stream or whatever, I'd really appreciate that. Just helps me get out to more and more people so they can join in and follow along with my adventures and shenanigans. But we're definitely in the tail end of this setup. I think probably. Yeah, let's see. Well, that's a nice cell. That's a nice cell. It's either dying again or it's going to split. I can't tell. I'm just going to go, oh boy, go with dying here. And back to too hot. Nice. 62 degrees here per the truck. Hey, wow. Woo! I'll get you energized. Pun is absolutely freaking intended, so. Had some good lightning tonight. And I want to go straight. Sit on the ramp. Cross. So that's actually going to be got rotation. That's going to head maybe southish, right along Route 4. Oh yeah, there's some stars. I get that. I'm gonna step out of the vehicle, stretch my legs and my back. Oh. Oh. So yeah, storm. I'm kind of sitting watching is the interesting parts over by Okeana and Alert heading towards Shandon, Lehigh. Looks like it'll go south of Millville and over towards Columbia Heights. South Hamilton, Lindenwold area. Yeah, you'll be fine. Are you doing it right now? Oh, what's up, buddy? We're waiting on this last cell. Well, for me, I'm calling it my last cell of the chase. We've been playing with it for a while. It looks interesting enough to at least sit here and look at it. Okay. They dropped the tornado warning towards Jeffersonville. That's good. The line that prompted the tornado warnings for Bellbrook and Waynesville is about to move out of that polygon. They have it. Nope, that's not for that. We'll see what they do with that. The northern extent of it's kind of winded out. The southern part near Harveysburg, actually, that's near, for your reference, y'all, that is literally right over the Renaissance Festival grounds. So they're getting some good wind there. One of my favorite places ever. I think they just issued a flood advisory. I can't quite see it that well. Yeah. Flash flood warning up there. Waynesville, Springboro, Bellbrook, Spring Valley, Harveysburg, Xenia, New Jasper, Jamestown. I mean, yeah. Lots of big storms going through that way. It doesn't surprise me. That's looking... There's rotation on that. Going to a pig show. Hell yeah. Oh, let's see back here. I mean, you should be relatively okay. Nothing super crazy back in Indiana right now. Honestly, all the big action, or the biggest action left, is in Ohio and crossing into Ohio. Something was whistling. Yeah, it's going to cross south of Millville. Really waiting on this next scan. I mean, it overall looks junky to me, but there's broad rotation, very broad rotation over Shandon Alert, Okeana areas. A minute ago, it's still there. It's not great, but it's there enough for me to sit. Trying to see. Yeah, it's still down in the Hoosier National Forest. You can see a quick spinner off of that, possibly. Possibly. Let's go forward a bit. I think if I take... That was a few minutes ago. I want to see this next scan. So bad. Velocity should update here in a moment. Now we're a couple miles south of Millville on 27 heading north. Storm I'm watching is it's like right here. It's right in front of us. There's just no lightning with it. But I can turn the dash lights down a little that. Mm. 62 degrees. There's not that juicy though. Let's see, maybe NATO cast hits it. I hope it doesn't. I hope this thing doesn't do a damn thing. It would not be good if it did. I'd say that velocity improved. It's going to be damn near right next to me. Left. I'll take Hamilton New London Road. I might stop at this park for a second. I don't know. This ends up going a bit northeast. Wish it was more east. I can go slow here. Nobody's behind me. Fantastic. It's a little bit behind. Okay. Velocity. Rotation. Stop sign there. Okay, I see a cloud deck off to my left. Little lightning there. Didn't see much out of it. Not really looking at it. Oh, it broadened out big time. It's not enough there. There's just not enough there. Oh. Not at that point. Who knows? It's going to keep trying. Whoa. Okay, I just lost my foot. There it is. Okay. Okay, got enough light pollution. I can see the cloud base. I don't see anything at this time. It's not elevated. I can tell that much. That's low enough. Is that a wall? Kind of looks like one, but I can't be certain. Oh, all right. We're getting into precip again. Come on, update the velocities. Might have gotten behind it a little bit, which wouldn't be the worst thing. There's 19. I mean, yeah, it would be like right in front of me at this point if there was anything. I'm very close. I'm like right under where the blues and the pinks and the greens are. An E shot, yeah, okay, yep. See the edge. The clouds a little bit. Whoa. I don't think. Is that... Hold on, y'all. There's no fucking way that's a power flash. I got no one behind me, which is good. Now we're about to downtown. Oh, stop. Could have been wind. Coming down to the river. That could hit me pretty good. Oh well. What about pineapples? That's still out of the south. That's junky. Yeah, wind's still out of the south. Good gust. Here we are in Hamilton, down Main Street. Down on Main Street. Currently, no tornado warnings. They've all expired. That's got to be coming from the Oxford storm. Yeah. It's still got lightning on it. I think that's outflow. Oh. Goodness sakes. It's just not there. Just ain't there. Storm heading into Dartown looks outflow dominant. One back west of it. I don't think that's going to do her. Tornado possible tag there for Columbus. Oh, yeah. That could be down. I don't know. CC doesn't show it. Yeah, south of Columbus, southwest of Columbus, Indiana. It's a severe thunderstorm warning, tornado possible tag. We'll see what it do, but we ain't chasing it. All right. Monroe. We're about to get some wind and rain, maybe, and hail. Hail's up towards Middletown more so. That's wild. How is that popping like that? That's impressive. A nice little blip near New Miami. It's literally just went over my house. That's wild. All right. Well, I think we're about out of storms that look interesting, which kind of sucks, but same time, it's a good thing. No, I don't want that. I want this. Thank you. Everybody's so goddamn dumb these days. Son of a nutcracker. Take a little peek-see over here. We're on 177, heading out of Hamilton. Just a quick little peek-see. I don't know how I feel about that. Definitely sheer. Let's look back at this one. Yeah. That's all done. That one's done pretty much. Hey, dang. Who the hell else? No. No. Cool. Good lightning. This is the last of the actual interesting things I want to look at, but I'm not too impressed. Bit of wind. I don't want to plunge into this, to be honest. I can't tell. Not for it. I want to make a 3-point turn on it. But we gonna. So I don't want to go any farther. And there wasn't anybody anyway. Who gives a fuck? And not even worth a special weather statement. Alrighty, y'all. I think that's going to be it for this one. It's a fairly successful chase. Got on the right part of the storm. It just didn't do what we wanted to. Got victimized by road networks, which is going to happen. Got some small interesting bits coming back into Hamilton, but nothing really materialized. Thought I saw a power flash. It might have been lightning. I saw it like out the corner of my eye. They're both similar colors to each other, so can't quite say what I saw. But regardless, this area's been worked over by multiple rounds, so it ain't all that great energy-wise. Plus, it's almost 11. So, alrighty, folks. Appreciate everyone who's tuned in and followed along. Been a great time. Oh, that was good lightning to end this. And appreciate all y'all. And until next time, y'all stay safe. Y'all keep it real. And don't do anything I wouldn't do. Appreciate y'all. Bye.